What's up, y'all? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the second episode of Critical Counseling. And if you're judging me because I'm about to smoke this black and mild, eat a dick. There's more things in the world that y'all need to be worrying about. But thank y'all so much for coming with us on the second episode in this journey to Critical Counseling. It's been a wild week. It's been a lot going on. Some things I wanted to personally talk about and some things Liv wanted to personally talk about. Like, number one, matter of fact, just get this out of the way now. I'm not switching. I'm still with the Eagles. Liv asked me off camera what I was doing. I'm still with the Eagles. I'm going to give y'all another chance. But I tell y'all what, next time is the next time. And I'm done.
You like a toxic ex.
Look at my mic all the way over here.
You like a toxic ex.
I'm hitting the road jack on y'all next time. So, you know what I'm saying? You sound like a toxic ex. Why you say that?
Cause you don't know whether you want to be here, stay. Like you don't.
I told you I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay. This is gonna be the last time. You know what I'm saying? And if they fuck up again, that's it. I'm gone. They done changed up the defensive coordinator and all of that shit. So. I think we good now. I think we good.
So we got new DC Vic Fangio in the building.
Welcome.
Coming from the Dolphins. Welcome to Philly.
Welcome to Philly.
We got Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
Former Cowboy.
Yeah.
Coming from San Diego, or my bad, LA. So I think that I approve of the hires. To be honest with you, I like the hires. I think it's going to help Jalen progress, and I think it's going to help the defense progress. To be honest, I think we had to clean house with some people.
Absolutely.
Get some bad energy out of there and stuff like that. But I'm excited about the hires. I'm excited about the draft coming up. Excited to see what we can do, how can we progress as a team and stuff like that. Yeah. But I'm definitely more comfortable, more confident in these coordinators than the ones before, because these ones before wasn't it. It wasn't it at all.
And listen, I got to apologize because he did say that the last episode for everybody that's listening to tuning into the second one. Y'all heard him say that they was gonna change shit up. He said give him a chance.
No, I said they gonna keep Sirianni though. I really feel like they was gonna keep Sirianni, and as long as he was on board with Howie Roseman wanted to do, oh yeah, you the head coach. It's not like you didn't take us to the Super Bowl last year. The fuck, we not just gonna jump ship like that. The hell.
Well, listen, he wasn't the only one on my ass about it. I went to work on Sunday, and one of my coworkers that had watched the episode, as soon as I walked in the door, come here. Hold on, wait, what happened? I'm thinking I did some shit. I'm like, did something happen last night that you was mad about? Like, what happened? You ain't giving up on the Eagles. Okay, like you're saying, like, so more than one person, you know what I'm saying, was on my ass about it, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all really take y'all sports serious in Philly. I thought I was finna get beat the fuck up that day.
She said she was about to get jumped.
Like, goddamn, like, chill out, y'all. I love Philly. I'm gonna stick with Philly, you know what I'm saying, and hopefully next season, we do better. I'm still a little upset that y'all did that to Kelsey on his last game. Y'all ain't had to do that. Y'all could have gave him a win for the last game. But you know what? We're going to let bygones be bygones, man.
Well, I'm glad to have you back.
Thank you.
I'm glad to have you back for real. To know you, with us. Yeah. But I'm mad that you if you was going to leave us, you was going to go to somebody that was worse. The Giants? The fucking Giants?
I didn't, just to let y'all know, I didn't definitely set my pick on the Giants. I talked about the Giants and the
Who watched the last podcast?
Y'all.
She said she had two teams, the Giants and the Packers.
Yeah, I was between the Giants and the Packers, and I watched some highlights, and no, I don't know. I might have been high, just as high as Nicki was when she dropped that track on Sunday. Sunday night, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Yeah, Liv didn't listen to it, but it's all right.
I seen some of the the clips, the jabs, the jabs that she threw at Megan. So we got to talk about that. Why she diss her?
Because Megan said something in the song. It was the his song. She said, bitches ain't mad at Megan, they mad at Megan's Law, which is crazy. It's a crazy shot and a good one. I don't even like Megan, but that was a good shot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
So
Nicki,
wait, before we go into this, are you biased?
Am I biased? No.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm
No.
just saying.
Listen, here's my thing. Like, I don't like Megan, and I'm a fan of Nicki, but you see how mad I was over Nicki.
Yeah.
Like, my thing is, even if I like you, you doing wrong. No, I'm gonna stand on how I feel about that shit. Like,
Yeah.
Nicki was on some nut shit with that joint. Like, you spent 72 hours tweeting, Twitter fingering, like Meek, just to come out with a mediocre response. The beat was hot, though. I ain't gonna hold you. The beat was hot. Like, I don't know who made that beat, but kudos to Bull. But I don't know what was going on, and I don't know if it's like a jealousy thing that's been going on with Nicki for the last couple of years. But I noticed when she do these outbursts, man, it's just like all this animosity and all this anger, and I'm really trying to figure out why. Cause a lot of the newer girls, they talk about the same shit that Nicki was talking about when she was coming up. So I don't know if it's because it's a lot easier for them in the game now or what. But she just went crazy on Megan. Like, on the internet, not on the track, on the internet, you know.
Yeah.
And
I seen the tweets too that she tweeted out. She was talking about her late mom, and I think that was out of pocket.
That's what I was about to ask you. So
that was out of pocket.
is there anything that goes too far in beef, like just in any beef, like beyond rap beef? Like, if me and you was beefing, and I talked about your mom, would you want to kill me? You probably would want to kill me.
Yeah.
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 So that was too far. Am I? Yeah. I'm right. That's a little bit too far.
That's too far. I feel like all right, and rap beef, there's lines that you can't cross, but I don't know. I'm probably sensitive.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm probably like a Drake type of nigga, but I feel like there's definitely lines that you can't cross once you discussing rap beef, but
Yeah.
if you like in some real street shit and blood been shed, anything goes. Anything goes.
Now listen,
But that's two different things though. But rap beef, yeah, there's lines that you can't cross, because it's like once you bring up somebody of me and mine's that like passed.
Man, listen, I seen the tweet.
Yeah.
She said, "Conjure up your mother," and I don't know why I thought she was talking to me, but I instantly got upset. Conjure up my what? Yeah, no, you gonna have to come outside about it.
Yeah,
You gonna have to come outside about it.
you gotta see me.
Yeah, the only one that
gotta
can't
see
come
me.
outside is the husband, but we already know why he can't come outside. He can't really be around children.
Which
at
is
all.
crazy, because Megan's Law is the law that was passed.
Yeah.
That sex offenders have to be registered if they like when they're in the society and stuff. So
People gotta know. Yeah,
But
yeah.
your husband is a sex offender.
Yeah.
So
Which is why she
kinda-
probably should have.
it's kind of weird.
Nobody wants to bow out and like take an L, but with that, I'm thinking that she probably just should have just took the L and should have just kept it moving, cause that's facts. Like, this is real shit. Like, people can look up this shit and see that like he's a registered sex offender.
Right.
So in music, I feel like you gonna get people that throw their shots, whether it's people that know you, people that personally have beef with you. You're gonna have people that like throw their shots and shit like that, and sometimes you get the response, sometimes you don't, and that's a situation where she should have just been like, yeah, no, I'm gonna be quiet and eat my food and color with my baby and all of that shit that I need to do now that I'm over 40. But I love Nicki, don't get me wrong. I just feel like I was waiting on that shit all day. You seen I was posting,
Yeah.
diss tracks,
all the diss tracks.
all the classic diss
Yeah.
tracks that I like all day, because I'm like, yo, this shit about to be a banger. This shit about to go on my list of greatest diss tracks of all time.
And it did meet your expectations.
Nigga, it was 12 o'clock that night. I was just getting off and shit like that. I roll up, I go in the crib. I'm like, all right, this track about to drop. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be grooving for the rest of the night. I turn that shit on. In a minute, I'm like, what the fuck am I hearing right now? Like, is this Nicki? Lying on your dead mama. Come on, man. What are we doing here,
That's
man?
wild.
Yeah. And
That's
like,
crazy.
made that a hook in the middle of the song. And then at the end of the song, did this weird, threatening ASMR type of shit. and you don't know, you know what you lied about. And if I wanted to hear an audio book,
she talking about Tory though.
She's talking about Tory. Basically saying that Megan lied about it. And I got my opinions about that. I don't really want to talk about them here because y'all be done canceled this shit before it even got off the ground. She don't believe women. I'm not saying I don't believe Megan, but there's some fishy shit about that story.
It's definitely fishy.
It's some real fishy shit about that story.
Bro, the fucking witness went missing.
Yeah. The nigga was out the country, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
it's not fishy?
Yeah, it's very fishy. It's very fishy.
It's fishy, but
you can't tell Megan fans and all of them that they'll instantly want to,
the hotties?
Yeah, the hotties. You can't tell them that. They'll instantly want to, dox you and all of that weird shit. So I ain't going to really get into my opinion about that on here. Off camera, a lot of y'all know how I feel about that shit. And I'm going to just leave it there. Like, hope y'all see me real clear. Look. It's something weird about it, man. It's something weird about it. But yeah, I mean, minus the fact that I don't like Megan. You know what I'm saying? It's like she ain't really say nothing wrong in that joint. Your husband is a predator. You mad at Megan's law? You gonna keep being mad at Megan's law because it ain't going nowhere.
That was hard. That was a hard bar.
Listen, I promise y'all, I'm gonna make him listen to the track.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna listen to it
after we get off of here. I thought he listened to it by now.
I don't listen to like Nicki though. So when she says she gonna drop something, I was like, oh, this like I don't know. It's like a cat fight. So it was like a cat fight. Megan and Nicki going back and forth. I don't have no interest in that. I'd rather see something else. But among your, where you rank it among the top diss tracks?
As far as Nicki's?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a solid paper plate.
Damn.
It's gonna go in the hall of trash for me. Damn. If she come out with a second one, I said I wasn't gonna listen to it. I said I was done. But if she can redeem herself in the second one, then I'll feel better. If she is.
If everybody gave the same opinion you gave about the diss track, then she gonna come out with a second one.
Yeah, pretty much everybody gave it.
Like,
all in the comments they saying it's trash.
Yeah.
And look, she keep posting every day. Like, I broke Spotify world records. I broke this, then that. I checked this morning.
Don't nobody care about that.
Yeah, no, don't nobody care about that. I checked this morning on YouTube. I didn't really check the Spotify numbers, but on YouTube, Nicki is sitting at 2.4 million. You know how much Megan is at?
How much?
About 6-7 million. So you talking about you broke all these records and this, that, and the third? Not on YouTube.
Right.
And his is apparently still going crazy on the charts, on the Apple charts, on Spotify, and all of that. So I don't know what she talking about. I think she's just trying to save face because the whole internet is calling the track rack, and that's on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, whoever be on there.
The streets.
The streets,
basically
Twitter,
the streets.
TikTok.
The streets saying this shit not it.
Yeah, Nicki, they saying it's not it. So
it's not it.
Jail, Nicki. Jail. You need to go to jail, okay? You need to spend at least 12 hours in there for wasting my time and putting out a paper plate diss track and thinking it's the hottest shit in the world, and for talking to me for 2 minutes, whispering in my ear like we in love. I don't like that, man.
Right.
It should have been straight bars. You should have followed the example. Everybody I put on my story, all the diss tracks I put on my story, you should have followed that formula. They was right at the point. They was getting at niggas' heads.
Right.
Wasn't none of that extra shit. She spent 72 hours tweeting and put all the same tweets in the song. We already seen it, sis. Now, if it was some shit where you just jumped out the window with it and we was just hearing all of that shit, I think people would have took it better. But since niggas already seen that, it was just like, okay, what are you wasting our time for? So, jail, Nicki. Jail. And in the future, I'm going to make that a segment, man. Somebody going to go to jail every week. And this week, it's Nicki. I'm sorry. It's Nicki and Chrisean. We about to get there in a minute. But it's you, Nicki.
We got to get there. No, we got to get there right now.
We got to get there right now?
Right now.
So,
right now.
Y'all people on Instagram and all of that shit just seen that atrocity a couple days ago. What happened, Liv? Tell them what happened.
I don't know what the fuck happened. I know I'm scrolling on Instagram and I think I woke up to Chrisean tatting Blueface on her face.
The whole fucking face, y'all.
Now she already got one right here.
Yeah.
It's none of my business, but you broke up with this nigga how long ago? And the nigga treat you like trash?
Yeah.
And then you go tat his face on you?
And then
where's
nigga,
where's the self-respect? Where's the dignity? Where's the
it's
come
none
on,
of
yo.
it. Look,
that's wild.
The nigga don't even claim the baby, bruh. The nigga was saying
he don't claim her. He don't claim the baby. He don't claim anything. Like it's just wild to me.
Nigga not claiming the baby did it for me. It's like you sat up there, he was doing y'all so bad you linked up with the other baby mom.
Right.
And y'all went on y'all rant, y'all destroyed this house and shit like that. And then as soon as this nigga go to jail, it's oh, I love this nigga, I'm moving in. The bitch posted pictures of her with a moving truck, moving back in the house and all this weird shit. And it's like, here's my question, right? Critical counseling, because we need to, make sure we giving y'all sound advice. Why are people that desperate for love nowadays, man? I don't get it. So desperate as to where they go back to toxic situations with toxic people that don't give a fuck about them. Why do you think that is, man?
I think they don't love themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main reason, in my opinion. They don't love themselves, and they probably, if you think about it, she probably didn't. I don't know her situation, obviously, but she wasn't raised on love. So if you're not raised on love and you don't have that guidance or whatever the case may be, but you gonna act out like this is the result you get.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like her going to tat the face on her face is like, at that point you got mental issues.
Yeah.
You a 302.
Big ones.
302. Big 302.
Listen.
That's fucking wild, bro.
And I work with a lot of the mental health population. And girl, you would be sitting, a one-on-one to be sitting on you because you nuts. You out of your motherfucking mind, man. To get a whole nigga face tatted on your face.
I wouldn't get nobody's name. I wouldn't get your sign.
No?
No.
Why not? What if you married a woman? You wouldn't get her name?
No.
Why?
It's nah. I'm not doing that to myself.
It was just a nah.
Nah. Cause I'm gonna tell you like this. Everybody is capable of doing some shit that you wouldn't even think of doing. You wouldn't even think them doing. Like they're capable of that. Like, so it'd be the person you least expect that'll do some foul shit to you.
Right.
So I'm never trusting nobody that much to get their name tatted. No, I'm not.
I mean,
can't do that. No.
Maybe I'm a sucker and shit like that. But I mean, maybe small, maybe a small name.
I'm not getting your sign tatted.
Damn.
What are you?
Jesus,
what
man.
What are you? An Aquarius? I'm not getting tatted.
Oh my God! What you got against Aquarius, man?
What you got? What you a Capricorn? I'm not getting tatted. I'm not getting your sign tatted, your name tatted, your face. I'm not getting none of that shit.
Damn,
I'm
man.
good.
None of it.
But I feel like her doing that is like why we need to focus on mental health more in the community, because she's clearly crashing out. Like she a crash dummy. She's a crash dummy, and she crashed out. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought that shit was fake when I seen it. I thought that shit was a henna.
Man, listen. I wish it was a fucking henna and all. That looked like real ink, man. That's real ink. She really standing on being a dummy. And
then Kodak posted it on his story.
What
and that nigga in jail though. But he posted it on his story like, that's real. Yeah, that's real stupid.
Yeah.
The fuck? That's real stupid. I don't even want my girl to tat my face on her. I'm not doing, no.
But you just said you,
because it's not even, it's not love at that point. That's obsession. That's, you obsessed. Like you have a unhealthy obsession with somebody. That's not love. That's probably like, you need to go see somebody immediately.
Yeah.
And don't see us. Go see somebody professionally.
You know what I think? I think it's just like what you said. When you grow up without that love, that real love that you really need to become a good person and, go through life, you kind of cling to it in
Right.
the wrong places and
Yep.
shit like that. And it destroys you. But I'm mad because I know when she had that baby, she took the baby to church, she got him baptized, and I put that on my story. She about to change her life. So she pissed me off spinning the block. I had faith in you, man. Just like I had faith in Nicki, but we ain't gonna go back there. I had faith in her, but I think that it's like I said, man. Like people they get so used to clinging to this toxicity. I think that people see the toxicity as love nowadays. Oddly,
Yeah.
like it's weird. How many baby moms you think Blueface would have if he was just a regular nigga in the hood?
I think he would still have a lot.
Like I'm thinking like 6 or 7. Honestly,
Yeah.
I just think that some
I think
bitches,
he would have a lot.
yeah, I think some bitches are that stupid. Like,
Yeah.
and honestly, when he come out, he probably is gonna make another one with another bitch. It probably is. If he don't go back to Jay and then he don't go back to Chrisean like she think and her delusional ass head, he gonna make a few more babies, and this is gonna be a constant thing. Just like NBA YoungBoy. We was talking about NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah, we was talking about him, having 11 kids and stuff, and him saying he not big on fatherhood. Now, I understand where he coming from and what he trying to say, but it's just coming from the wrong person. You can't say that, bro, and you got a whole daycare. You can't say that.
Oh yeah, he got a whole.
But
daycare.
I do understand what he's saying. Like, I'm not big on fatherhood. Like this isn't what. Like him, he didn't grow up in a loving environment and stuff like that. So how you expect somebody that come from the trenches and the lowest of the lows to be big on fatherhood? Like he was just doing shit, and now it's like a like you said, a toxic cycle. If you don't come from love, and then you raise somebody that don't come from love, and then you have a child,
Yeah.
what is going to look
It's
like?
a
I'm not big
forever.
on fatherhood. I'm not big on fatherhood either, but that's why I don't got no kids. You feel me? I don't got no kids.
But you just gonna be big on it when you do have kids.
Yeah, if I had
Yeah.
kids, I would be big on it. But I understand what he's saying. He had all them kids before probably the age of 20. Most of them kids came before the age of 20 probably. So what do you expect a young man to say? Like he's, first of all, he's lost mentally.
Absolutely.
And I fuck with young boy.
Yeah.
I fuck with young boy musically, and I hope he finds the guidance he needs to, raise those children in a healthy and loving environment. But I do get what he's saying. Like, he not big on fatherhood, but he do take care of his kids. He hold his shit down. He take care of his responsibilities. But it's crazy. Most of the baby daddies in America not big on fatherhood. Y'all don't say shit about them. Come on.
But like I said, bro, they not celebrities.
It don't matter
There's
to me.
not nobody that's really paying attention to them. Like they paying attention to the celebrities like Blueface and NBA YoungBoy. It's another rapper with a bunch of kids. I can't remember his
Nick
name.
Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
He not a rapper, but he got a bunch of kids,
He
right?
definitely not a rapper.
Yeah.
I remember he did try to rap, and I don't know what that was.
Yeah,
Shit, I think that was a call for help more than anything.
for sure.
I don't know a Nick Cannon song at the top of my head. Do you?
Nah,
Yeah, exactly. So
nah.
yeah, he never was really a rapper. But yeah, it's a lot of men out here like that, man. Like I know somebody personally never posts his fucking kids, man. But always posting some other shit. And that shit pisses me off because it's like you got these two beautiful children, man. Like they should always be paraded. No matter of fact, I'm not gonna say always.
They should be prioritized.
Prioritize. That's what
Yeah.
I meant to say. Because a lot of people don't always want to post their kids, and I understand that we live in a real creepy climate,
Right.
like fucking weirdos. So I get that, but
Right.
please, man, if you're listening to this right now and you are a father, please actively be in your children's lives and try to, set the best path for them as possible. Because what we're seeing nowadays is horrible.
You got an obligation. Once you have a child, you have an obligation
Yeah,
to raise that child to the best of
Absolutely.
your ability.
yeah,
That's why I don't have kids.
yeah.
Because I'm not
Not ready.
taking on that responsibility
Yeah.
to raise somebody that I'm not ready to raise yet. I don't even love myself.
Damn, come on, man.
Yeah.
Yes, you do, man.
I done got deep. That got
Come
deep.
on, man. Yes, he do, man. Don't listen to him
That
right
got-
now. He
that
love
got-
himself, man.
that
He
got
love
deep.
himself, man.
But nah, listen, look, it's crazy though because the niggas be like, the niggas that got kids they're not big on fatherhood. They might not say it, but their actions show it. How many times a week do you see your child?
Child?
No, your child.
Your child?
How many times a week do you see your child?
As much as you can.
No, I'm saying like the niggas that got kids and they don't see them. Like, how many times a week do you see your child? How many times a week do you take them out to eat, to do something fun? How many times a week do you read them a bedtime story? Shit like that.
Yeah.
It's not often. You say it in your actions, though. You don't say it verbally, but you say it in your actions that you're not big on fatherhood. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I feel like.
It's much deeper.
Yeah, it's much deeper
than what we see on the surface and shit like that. Like, it's making the doctor's appointments. It's making the parent-teacher conferences. Right. It's making sure they upkept with hygiene as they get older. Making sure they know not to hang with the wrong people and do the wrong things and shit like that. Like, it's way deeper than just posting a picture. And I think a lot of people in this generation think that, like, all right, I'll just post a picture. I'll do something every now and again, take them to a Dave and Buster and shit like that, and I'm a good father. Nah, man. Parenthood is a job that never stops, man.
Full time.
That's some critical counseling advice for your ass. You got kids, parenting never stops, even when they over 18. I know a lot of people think, all right, once they out the house and all of that shit, I'm done. No, you not.
I mean,
no, you not.
Legally, yes, you're done.
Yes, legally, but they still need to be fed with certain things.
Yeah, you're right.
They still got a whole world to go into, like real reality about to hit them.
Yeah.
They need to learn about money management. They need to learn about the importance of keeping a job. The importance of having a good credit score. Shit like that. Like, they really need to know the importance of life and everything that's about to come with it. So yeah, parenting never stops. So to not be big on fatherhood and them kids is that young, they gonna have a fucked up life ahead of them, and that destroys a lot of people. Like,
that's sad. It's really sad.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna say I had the worst parents in the world, but they could have did better, and because of that, I suffer with a few things out in the world. If I did have guardians and people, well, I did. I ain't gonna lie and say I didn't. I had people around me that fed me and made sure I had what I needed emotionally and all of that outside of what my parents could provide. But the people that didn't have that, they fucked right now.
Right.
And they act like Chrisean and all of them. Right. You know what I'm saying? They angry and they you know what I'm saying, they fall into toxicity. They
look for love in the wrong places and stuff like that.
Fucking places. Speaking of that, man, I seen a video the other day. It was this older woman. I'm not sure how old she was. It looked like 60s or 70s. And she's on the internet and she's crying about not, being able to have love and all of that shit. Matter of fact, let me find it, because this really hurt my feelings, and I just really want to know why people put all this emphasis on finding love in a partner like it's easy for everybody. Let me see. Do I have it in here?
I wish you would have sent it to me.
I didn't even save it, but I will put the clip on my Instagram once I finally find it. I should have saved it. I didn't. I was probably high doing all types of dumb shit, but this older woman was crying. She was hysterical. She was in tears. I deserve to be happy and all of this. And you do deserve to be happy, but is happiness only dependent on if somebody loves you, if you love somebody, you're in a relationship? Or a marriage? It's not only dependent on that. And I'm mad at society for making people feel like that, right? Like, if they don't have partners, they don't amount to anything, or they're not a real person, or they don't they don't deserve things, and they don't deserve a good quality life because they don't have a partner. I hate that in society. And I used to feel like that for a lot of years, and that's why I used to fall into a lot of toxic, dumbass situations, because I was always with somebody because I felt like I needed to be with somebody. Now, at times I did like the person. I'm not going to say I didn't.
She said she liked the person?
Yeah, I liked the person.
I ain't love him, but I like them.
No, it's not a lot of times. I think I've probably only been in love maybe once, and I'm questioning that. I think that might have been infatuation more than anything. So I don't even know if I really had it, but I did fall into situations, like I said, where I shouldn't have been in, because the world and society will make you feel like you less of a person because you don't have love. And I really want to get into the root of that. I'm not done my research on it. Trust me, yo, I do a lot of research. I read a lot of books and shit like that. I haven't really done the research on it, but I really need to know why. Is it because people haven't found happiness in other things? People haven't been taught to find happiness in their jobs and their hobbies and in themselves? Like, what is it, man? Because we keep saying the same shit.
I think it's I don't have the main factor or the main cause, but it could be a sense of attachment, or once you get attached to a person and you find happiness within that person, like that person make you happy, and then they like you experience a breakup or something, and then you lose all hope and love and stuff like that. Like I didn't that happened to me before, so you just gotta move on with life. But I feel like that's why it's fuck Valentine's Day. Cause that holiday right there makes every single person feel like fuck this day.
Not people relationships are married. Not what? Them people.
That I'm saying single people. It makes every single person feel like fuck this holiday. Fuck this day specifically. Matter of fact, I'm calling out this Valentine's Day.
Oh,
I'm not even getting out of bed.
Oh man, hey, listen. I mean, you was on vacation around that time anyway, right?
Oh, I don't even gotta call out.
Yeah. No, he was vacationing around that time anyway.
Yeah, so I don't even gotta call
out. We wasn't doing a Valentine's Day episode, but if we was, y'all would know why it wouldn't be happening, because he's saying right now he ain't doing the episode, which is fine. You know, I get it. But I don't know. I don't feel like that, man. As a single person, I don't feel like that.
So when Valentine's come up and you see everybody giving their significant other teddy bears, life-size teddy bears, and chocolates and all that type of shit, you don't feel no type of way?
No.
You love to see it?
Yes, I do. I love to see healthy black love and healthy situations. Right. Well, beyond black love, I like to see healthy love.
Love,
man.
period.
Yeah. I like to see it. So
I like to see that too. But then I'll be like, damn, must be nice.
Yeah, man.
Shit must be nice.
It's something in you, man, that's
must be nice.
You know, that makes you feel miserable about that. But I don't think it. I think that the stigma around that, you know, I don't think that should be a thing. You know, I think that in time it'll come to you. At the right time, it'll come to you. Let me say, and you know, let people enjoy their day with their partners. You know, significant others and all of that shit. Now, I used to feel how you feel. Oh, fuck Valentine's Day, man. This shit corny, man. All this, but why? You know. Like, just because I'm not in a situation, I don't want to rain on nobody else's parade. So, this Valentine's Day, if you got a Valentine or whatever, enjoy your day, man.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Good for you.
There's still a little animosity in his voice. I don't know if y'all hear it. I hear it.
Yeah,
he shouldn't feel that way, man.
That's a little bit.
He gonna find a woman of his dreams one day, man. He is.
I hope so.
You will.
What Kodak say?
You will.
I hope so.
I hope so. Yeah, you will, man. You will. I don't think you should look at it like that. That's the problem that I have. Like, society is making y'all feel this way, but society don't have it all together.
They don't. They make it look like they make it look like they got it all together, but they don't.
Yeah. No. Society don't have it all together either. So it's like I look at that day now as a, you know, kudos and congratulations to everybody that's celebrating it. It's just not my time. And
celebrating your significant other. Yeah, I think that's big. I think, you know what I think? Finding out your partner's love language is a big thing. Finding out the way your partner want to be loved is critical. That shit is critical. Yeah. Because if I tell you this irks me, or I don't want to be loved this way, or not I don't want to be loved this way, but I want to be loved this way, I like this and that, and you don't do it, then that's basically like a slap in the face, in my opinion.
But are you also feeding that other person how they supposed to be fed? Like, are you tending to their love language?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Some people just not compatible.
Yeah.
Some people just not compatible. That's all.
Yeah. And it definitely has to go both ways, right? Like, if you tend into this person's love language and this, that, and the third, they need to be doing the same thing for you. It should be no sort of, 25-75 situation
Right.
where you pouring everything and that person just giving the bare minimum. No, it needs to be 50-50. And I think that's another reason why people be so miserable in their situations and shit like that. Because it's not 50-50. It's more 25-75. This person is doing everything, whether financially, emotionally, taking care of all your sexual needs. And you, on the other end, just, oh, I got a boyfriend, I got a girlfriend, I got somebody to post. Cut it out. It's not real love, man.
I don't even say 50-50 for real, for real. I say 100-100.
100.
If I'm only putting in 50 just for you to meet me halfway, no, I'm going to go the full way for you.
But, I mean, I think love is meeting each other halfway, right?
Nah.
No?
I think it's going the full way for somebody. I think in life, once you find somebody that you want to go all out for,
Marry him.
marry that person. Well, if you want to, because marriage is overrated in some people's minds. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about marriage, but it could be overrated. But I'm saying, if you find that person that you want to go all out for, fuck 50-50. Go 100-100. I'm going all out for you. I'm not me and you in no middle. I'm going all out for you.
No,
You should go all out for me.
What if at certain points that person can't go 100?
Oh, I'm still going 100.
Like if, maybe they fall on hard times financially
Yeah.
or they sick or something like that. Because sometimes your partner can't go 100.
I get what you're saying. I'm still
Yes.
going. I'm still going all out though because
For prime example.
what?
Go
What
ahead.
was you gonna say? No.
No, prime example. When I got into my accident, if I had
Yeah.
somebody back then, she would have had to deal with we not fucking right now. Cause bitch, my hip is broke. I can't stroke you. And you put the dudes. What you put the dudes up for?
I'm out.
What you mean? Cause you can't get no. Oh man, see,
I'm out.
he's out of fucking pocket, man.
I'm going.
Being sick and handicapped and
I'm
all
going.
of that shit is a perfect reason
Yeah.
to why you can't go 100%, man. And
No,
like,
I'm just playing. I'm playing.
y'all get what I'm saying, though. Okay, I couldn't fuck her, right? So if I had a girlfriend at the time and she wasn't a real one, she would have been pissed off. Probably would have cheated to go find it somewhere else, and I'd have been out of there. I'd have hit the deuces like he just did. But yeah, he's right. 100. But until you find that person that wants to go 100 with you, and you comfortable in your love situation and it's not toxic and it's healthy and you guys feed each other and all of that shit, I would not worry about Valentine's Day. You don't have nobody to celebrate Valentine's Day with. And that's okay. You're not the only one. I could see being mad if you was the only single person in the whole fucking world, but that's never about to be a thing. There's actually people that prefer to be single. Hell, in the Bible, Apostle Paul said it's better to be single and unmarried because you can dedicate most of your life, most of your time to God. Now, it's religious people that believe in that and, believe that that's a great formula. So they choose not to be married and they choose to be single for prolonged periods of time. I think that's kind of where I'm at. I'm kind of Apostle Paul right now. Even though I do want it, it's half of me is like, do I really? Knowing that all of this shit comes with dating nowadays.
Sorry to cut you off, but
Go ahead.
the biggest thing I think once you're single and then you try to jump back into something, it's like the faith factor.
Yeah.
Having faith in somebody, because I think faith is like taking, like, all right, faith in my opinion. Hear me out. If you feel where I'm coming from, if you don't, you don't. But if you feel where I'm coming from, then cool. But in my opinion, faith is like walking up a set of stairs, right? And you physically see each stair, and then the last stair you don't see, but God telling you is there. You still going to stop?
No, I'm gonna turn around.
So you don't got no faith.
Cause I'm afraid of falling and breaking my hip again.
Exactly. So I'm yo.
So I mean, hey, look. Around that time, we had the snowstorm. What was it? 2 weeks ago. Nigga was ready to call out of work. I'm like, cause if I bust my ass on my way to work, okay.
You was like that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward was glass. He was like wrapped up in all the bandages.
Yeah. No. I was telling my sister, I'm like, look, man, I'm probably finna be a week less of money because I might be calling out for this week until this snow melt. But I get what you're saying. But I think that's a problem for me, right? I think in a lot of situations beyond love, God is telling me like that step is there. You don't see it, but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Step. And I'm like, nah, man, I can't step right now. And he's like, come on, just step. And I take a long period of time, and then he just told me to turn around and go back and start from the beginning.
Start from the beginning as much as you need to until you feel comfortable.
Yeah, of course. But right now, you asked about would I take the last step. No.
Nah. Hell no, I'm not taking that step. No, I'm not even going up the stairs.
I'm like, if you got the step prepared for me, why would you make it disappear? I don't know where I'm stepping at,
to
man.
test your faith. God do that. He gonna take that step away just to see if you gonna stop.
And he disappointed because I ain't stepped yet.
Hey, listen. It is what it is.
I ain't stepped yet, man.
It is what it is, though. Because eventually she is. She gonna stop. But
he don't know that for sure. He don't know how scary I be sometimes. He don't know that. That's what he thinks.
Eventually she gonna stop because there's something out here for everybody, just like I said last episode.
Yeah, he said that the last episode, but I don't know if I really believe that right now at this particular point.
Come on now.
Man, you know, like I feel like cause like I told you the last episode, man, a lot of people, they don't see love as the same thing we see it as. They see love as the toxic shit and you know, just posting a picture or just being able to do a little dance challenge or some shit with your partner. Like they don't
little
see
TikTok.
Yeah, they don't see the real shit that goes into love. The fact that y'all might hate each other sometimes, you know.
Right.
Y'all might be beefing sometimes. Sometimes you can't have sex. Case in point, my accident. Wouldn't have been hitting no ass at all. She'd have just been laying next to me in the bed every night where I was depressed. But people don't see it as what it's supposed to be nowadays. It's supposed to be this unconditional thing.
It's definitely
thing that grows and
it's definitely conditional nowadays though. It's what you can do for me.
Why you don't think it's unconditional? I get you, but
it's what you can do for me. It's definitely like that, especially nowadays with social media and stuff. Like it's what you can do for me, and once you run out of whatever you doing for me, I'm going ghost. Not me, but I'm saying that's what people do. They go ghost. I feel like that's how I feel. It's definitely conditional.
So you don't believe there's nobody out here that's just a rider, no matter what?
No, I do believe there's somebody out here like that, but I'm saying the majority is conditional love. The minority, they got that real unconditional love.
Well, it's like I said about church, it's only two of us out here, okay? And the two of us either then gave up on it or, you know, we in a place right now where it's going to take us a while to find it because we just don't trust it. Mm-hmm. So the two of us out here that's ready for the unconditional love, it's going to be a long road for us, man.
You know what's crazy? Mm-hmm. You walk into that unconditional love, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to be like, is this real? Is it? Is somebody playing a joke?
I have a problem believing in fairy tales nowadays. And I'm not saying that it's a fairy tale, but with what we seeing nowadays, that unconditional shit is a fucking fairy tale, bro. Like, that shit is only in stories. Like, that magical white picket fence, we get married, we have kids. And I'm not saying that it's completely impossible. My best friend, he's married, been married to his wife about 3-4 years now. My sister's married to her husband. You know what I'm saying? We're going to clap. I got a co-worker. Shout out to Crystal. You know, her and her husband are having a baby in a couple months. So it's real love out here. But, you know, it's hard to find. Yeah. Needle in a haystack type shit. So, for me, I don't want to waste my life or, you know, like, waste time going into another dating season where people don't feel like that, right? They don't understand that, you know, sometimes I'm mad. Sometimes, listen, We gonna have to argue about temperature. I sleep with the fan on. It don't matter how cold it is. I sleep with the fan on.
You're a psycho.
And don't you come in my house and turn my fucking fan off.
You're
bitch.
a psycho.
What you mean?
You sleep with the fan on in the winter?
Yes.
You're a psycho.
What you mean?
What you mean what I mean?
I'll
like
wake up, right? Like, if I was to have the heat on, like, if I just randomly then went to sleep in my room and shit like that, because I only really turn it on at night when I know I'm about to go to sleep. If I, got the heat on in my room, to warm it up and shit like that, and I just take a nap, I'll wake up and I'll be sweating.
Yeah,
Bruh.
I feel you.
Like, it be sweat, like, around the collar of my fucking shirt, because I
know how to help you.
What?
I know how to help that.
What?
So...
Don't tell me sleep naked. I don't like to sleep naked. A lot of people like to do that. I'm not a fan of it. But my next chick, if you want to sleep ass naked, I'm fine with that.
God.
Easier access for me. But go ahead.
Yo, listen, because I dealt with that. Like, you wake up and drenched in sweat.
Yeah.
But it's an easy fix. So you sleep with covers.
Yeah.
Just put one leg out.
No. Hell no.
Why?
Hell no.
You think the monster under the bed gonna get you?
Yeah.
You dead ass. Dead ass.
Monster under the bed and monster in my closet.
That's why I go to sleep. I go to sleep with one AirPod in, and I play gospel music.
One AirPod in.
Yeah.
Oh, you are insane, man. And you tell me I'm crazy for sleeping with the fan on.
I go to sleep with one AirPod in.
Why? Now you don't get uncomfortable? You must not flip around when you sleep.
No, I do.
Okay, so the AirPod beat and fell out by the time you woke up.
Sometimes it stay in.
So you listening to music all night? Do you hear
No,
music
listen.
in your dreams?
Listen. I keep the music low to just enough where I can hear it, but I play gospel because gospel helps me relax. So by the time I'm asleep, either sometimes I take it out and put it under my pillow, or sometimes I wake up with it still in. But yeah, dead ass. I go to sleep with my AirPod in.
So you want the real love? Would you be okay with a woman, coming in, getting in bed, say she worked late, you already in bed, or whatever? Would you be okay with her coming in, taking your AirPod out?
As long as she put it back in the case. you gotta put it back in the case.
Gotta have that charge, man.
Yeah, if you saying charge. I'm asleep, and she come in and put it, take my AirPod out, and she put it in the case, yes, cool. But don't take it out while I'm awake. I could do it myself.
Maybe she don't want you to have it in. Maybe she wants you to listen to her.
Well, tell me, hey.
You sleeping with the damn AirPod, and she might want to talk to you, wake you up out your sleep, and have a conversation with you.
Tell me, hey, I need to. Hey, can I talk to you?
You sleep with the AirPod in. You don't. You mean? Nah, listen.
Well, you're not gonna wake me up because I don't play about my sleep.
Oh, neither do I.
No, don't wake me up.
Yeah, don't wake me up, and don't turn my fan off. Okay. Listen, and yo, I don't care what you say. Fan's still going on tonight when I go to sleep, okay?
She's crazy.
I don't be caring, bro.
That's wild.
I need my air, man. Something about that crispy air just blowing on my face, man, while I'm sleeping.
You don't get sick?
No.
That's crazy.
Because what I do is I'll when I get up, immediately I turn the fan off and I turn on the heat to circulate around my room so I can start getting ready for work or whatever I got to do throughout the day. So I immediately change that temperature, but when I'm going to sleep, nope. Hell, it could be 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning on a drunk night. I'm going to stumble in the fucking house and turn that fan on. Yes, I am.
If I got the fan on and it's time for me to get ready for work, I'm not getting out of bed because it's too cold. It's too cold.
I didn't say I had the fan. I don't have the fan on all day. Like, matter of fact, no. Before I left the house today, I left the fan on. So, my room going to be a little chilly when I get back. But it's nothing. I could just turn the heater on, man.
You're insane. I bet your electric bill higher. High as shit.
We got some high electric bills.
You done left the fan on at night.
That.
Yeah, that electric bill high as shit.
Yeah. We manage it, though. We manage it. You know what I'm saying? But critical counseling advice, man. Get with somebody that understands you, that understands your habits, who you are.
And that wants to understand you.
Who wants to understand you. That's a better term for it. Wants to understand you, whether you sleep with your fan on, sleep with your AirPod in, whether you get random attitudes, be with somebody that understands why you hated Valentine's Day for the last couple years.
For sure.
And it might not be easy for you the first Valentine's Day around because, you know, never really experienced that real love. Get with somebody that really wants to work and grow with you. I think a lot of people don't understand the growth. And I hear this a lot, like with people that are married. Like, the person you married on that particular year is not going to be the same person 10 years later.
Facts.
So you got to be able to grow with people and adapt with people. And really just, you know, trust your gut, man. A lot of people not using discernment nowadays. And that's why y'all getting in fucked up situations. Trust your fucking gut.
That's a big one. Trusting your gut is a big one. It's like you yourself telling you that something wrong and you not listening to yourself. Like your higher self is telling you, yo, something wrong, but you not going to listen to your higher self for whatever reason. But I don't know, maybe you just want to hold on to shit. But you were definitely right about marriage lasting 10 years and then maybe some shit get boring. And you got to reinvent. Man. You got to reinvent whatever's going on in your relationship. That's why I don't know how people stay together for 5 years.
Yeah.
4 years, 4 or 5 years. Like, what?
Listen, man.
I don't know how you do it. I don't know. My longest relationship lasted 8 months.
Damn, that's it?
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I ain't mean to say it like that.
See? Yo.
I ain't mean to. Hold on. I don't mean to clown him. I ain't mean to say it like that, man.
Yo,
but like, damn,
that's
man.
crazy.
I think it was for me maybe 2 years. I think that's around the time. 2 years. That's the longest situation I done had.
2 years.
Yeah. But it's crazy. I didn't really love her. Like, it was just like this real big like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the thing. Like, I even was talking to a friend about it around that time. Like, am I in the right situation? 'Cause I don't feel like I'm in love with her. I feel like I like her. You know, I don't mind her coming and stay with me for a couple dates out the weekend. You know, we go on dates and all of that shit. But do I love her? Am I thinking about marrying her? Nah.
No.
Nah, you know. But that's all right, though. The next time will be the best time, hopefully. God know I don't want to deal with no bullshit. Okay? God know that this is the year of a lot of things that I want to achieve, you know. A fan base and the growth of this podcast, you know. Things at work. By the way, today officially marks the 1 year anniversary of me being at my job. So let me just clap for that, man. Like, y'all done gave me a headache like a motherfucker there a lot of days, man. But I appreciate y'all, man.
Is it worse than Fashion District?
No, actually it's not. Like, I said I do work with a lot of the mental health population, but it's a family there. Yeah. So it's like, it's different versus like the Fashion District where it's a lot of stupid shit going around.
Every motherfucker in that bitch is a 302.
Yeah.
Everybody in there is a 302 case. Yeah, I even said to get a job there, you got to be 302. Yeah. You crazy as hell wanting to work here.
Well, listen, I'm in a hospital, not an exact mental hospital, but I'm in a hospital. So, I see that on the daily, man. People that are just out of their fucking mind, man. You know, people that I got to restrain, like, you know, y'all see them shit with straight jackets and all of that shit. Yeah, we actually got to, put people up in them joints and all that shit. Not the exact straight jackets, but, you know, some restraint stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, no, I see it, man. I fucking see it often. And being there, you know, and having, like, a family, you know, behind you that'll help you and guide you along the way, man, it's real important as far as a job and a career, man. Because you're going to have some days where they bad fucking days. Like, I just had one a couple days ago where I was just like, yo, why the fuck am I here, man? Like, these people was exhausting me. But I thank y'all nonetheless, man. Alexis, Crystal, Rez, Charles, all y'all, man. I know I ain't going to say everybody's name, but all y'all, man. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And I'm glad I made it to 1 year.
Congrats.
Yeah. We almost at an hour, but we still got a little bit more to say. I told y'all to on my Critical Counseling page to hit me up if y'all had any products or anything like that. Only one person hit me up, and I am very proud to, you know, promote their business and everything like that. If you in the New York area or hell, even if you in Philly and you want to travel to New York and you want some good pictures taken care of you, good professional pictures by a great photographer, hit up END Studios in New York. END Studios. I don't know exactly where she at in New York. I will give it I'll give you guys an update on that the next podcast, or just hit me up on Critical Counseling Podcast Instagram.
Put it in the link.
You're right. I'll link it in the bio and all of that because I'm getting the link tree. END Studios. E.N.D Studios in New York. Okay, Nina will get your pictures right, man. And I'm actually gonna have her do a real big photo package for us in a couple months, because I can see this going to season 2, and we gonna need season 2 promo and pictures and all of that to roll out. So Nina is good. I'm gonna post some of her work on my page after this. If y'all want to hit her up, please don't play with Nina. Please come with all the money. I know y'all be wanting deals and discounts as black people. We not doing that over here, okay? Pay her bread, and I tell y'all what.
Support black business.
Support black businesses. I tell y'all what. The first 2 people that book, I'll take care of half of your package. So you'll only have to pay half of the money if you book a photo shoot with Nina from END Studios in New York. It's either Brooklyn or the Bronx. She's somewhere in there in New York. I didn't get the exact location, but if you want to go out to New York, get some real good quality photos, hit up END Studios. END Studios. She did my niece pictures. They beautiful. She did a lot of red carpet events. She got a few of those pictures on her page. Listen, y'all gonna need them snapshots for wherever y'all at. Whether you do music or you want to get some corporate headshots and all of that stuff, she can do all of that for y'all. So hit her up on Instagram, E.N.D Studios in New York. I got anything else? Yeah, nobody else ain't hit me up with their products, but hit me up on Critical Counseling Podcast Instagram if you want your products promoted, and I will do that for you free of charge. Like I said, we don't have a huge platform yet, but we'll still do it. Hell, we still gonna do it when we get a huge platform. So
for sure.
Y'all got any businesses? Let me know. Hit me up. What else we got today, Liv? We got anything else?
No, I ain't got none. Just be easy, be safe.
Yeah.
You know.
Be easy, be safe. Pick the right people, man. This is coming from the Critical Counseling Podcast, out of our mouths ourselves, man. We striving to give y'all advice and suggestions this year and real dialogue. Please pick the right person. Use your discernment wisely, man. Stop being with bozos just to say you got somebody. Okay, you've been with somebody for a couple months now. All right, you feel like it's going good. They giving you the bare minimum. Okay, you always got to put gas in that nigga car. That nigga always taking your car. That's not love. Don't follow that Chrisean formula. That's not love. So sorry to break it to you.
You're going to end up hurt.
You're going to end up real hurt, man.
You're going to end up hurt. So hurt.
Please find the right people to be around, just in everything, y'all. And, friendships and, hell, your family circles, man. It's real important this year to be around the right people. With the right energy and shit like that. Because you're gonna fail in 2024 if you not. Okay? I tell you that. I followed around some of the wrong people in 2023. And it ain't really do nothing for me. Look, that's the sound of the police. They gonna come and get you. Okay? That was the perfect timing. They gonna come and get you if you dealing with the bozos. And you gonna go to jail with Nicki. Because Nicki gonna be in jail for another week unless she come out with another track and it's fire.
Chrisean in jail too.
Chrisean, so you gonna be right there next to Nicki and Chrisean. You better get your life together.
Chrisean in jail.
Yeah.
And they cellmates.
Yeah, they cellmates. So you don't want to be next to them bitches.
Some crazy ass cellmates.
A whole lot of lying on their dad, mama. Lying on your dad. Can you imagine hearing that while you sleeping? I would go crazy. I would turn the fan up to high. It only be on low. The nigga said I was crazy. It only be on low.
You still crazy. I don't care what you say. You still crazy. I get under the covers. Under the covers. I be snuggling. If I'm hot, stick one leg out. You cool. One leg out. You cool. Boogeyman ain't gonna get you. He not gonna get you, bro. He is not going to get you.
The right chick going to see this, and she going to come to my house and throw my fan out. And that's going to be the end of the relationship right there. Bitch, where's my fan at, bro? Where the fuck is my fan at, man? I can't do it, yo.
So that's what ended the last one? She threw your fan out?
Nah. What ended the last one? What the fuck? How did it end? It just was no trust. She ain't trust me.
That's how they usually end, though.
Yeah.
That's what mine ended.
I ain't trust
no
her.
trust. No
Truthfully, she was a drinker, but I think she was doing drugs too. That's just me. She just was acting too funny sometimes, man. Like she was on some type of boogie sugar. So it was best that I just got out of there when I did, man. Because I don't do no boogie sugar. Don't do no drugs, yo. Weed and stuff, okay? If you need to do that, hell, have a little drink if you need to. But don't be doing them drugs.
I do drugs. I just got some.
Don't do no
No,
drugs.
I swear. I got some yesterday. Bull came through in my job. He's selling Girl Scout cookies. Best drug available. Best drug available, hands down. And he owed me my Thin Mints. Come through with my Thin Mints, Craig.
Nah.
Come through with my Thin Mints, yo. I ordered 4 boxes.
The Samoles is the best ones.
The Samoa?
The coconut chocolate cookies.
Oh, yeah, I had those.
Yeah,
I had
the
those.
Samoas or whatever they call it. They the best ones. But I'm not shitting on Thin Mints, yo. You like what you like, man. I'm just not a fan of
I got
mint.
trefoils, Thin Mints.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of mints being in my snacks and stuff. I'd rather just, chew mint gum
Fresh breath?
Yeah.
Fresh
chew
breath
mint.
while you snack?
Nah,
What gets better than that?
Nah, man. I just can't do it, man. I don't like the taste of it in snacks, man, and chocolate and all of that shit, man. But of course, the teeth get brushed. You know what I'm saying? I use the mint floss sticks and all of that shit. So I use mint products, but no, not in my cookies.
Y'all be easy though.
Yeah. Y'all be real easy, man.
Brush the roof of your mouth. Yeah. Brush your tongue. Don't forget all them important areas.
A huge thank you before we close this out. A huge thank you for everybody that was patient while we rolled this out. I know it was supposed to come out. The last episode was supposed to come out a specific week. It didn't. We had some issues. But this episode, I'm still working with Apple and Spotify. I don't know why it's taking so long to get it on those platforms, but I'm still working to do that, so it'll be on there. This one is going up on YouTube. If you're watching this now, obviously it's up on YouTube. So follow this page, subscribe, like, comment, all of that shit. Follow the official Critical Counseling Instagram page at Critical Counseling Podcast on Instagram. Critical spelled KRITICIAL Counseling Podcast. I know I spelled it a little weird on the IG page, but we got a lot of love. Thanks for all the new followers. I don't know if y'all friends of his or mine. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you.
We will be back after Valentine's Day because Liv said he ain't coming to fuck with y'all, man. He's taking that day off to be miserable. So we'll see y'all. We will see y'all.
Thank you.
A little bit in the middle of February. We haven't had the exact time to pick a date and all of that yet. But we love y'all. Thank y'all so much for supporting this, man. We'll be back next time eventually.
Be
Goodbye.
easy.